Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We have some new chefs in the loft. Now, our next coffee break needs this delicious coffee and date loaf. This cake tastes even better the next day and the day after that, if it lasts that long. Hey, Chef Clem.
It's not going to last that long.
Never.
Never. It's not going to.
So, Clem, to put this together, normally when you come through solo dolo. You know, we trust you. We know that you know what you're doing in the kitchen.
There was no trust today.
There was no trust today. We had to bring on a specialist in the field. Natasha, welcome to the loft.
Thank you.
Now, Natasha, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, your role, and what we will be doing today?
Okay, so I'm a product developer at Woolworths, and I take care of coffee, and I'm in charge of the development of the coffees and the range that we currently have. So today we're going to be tasting the Italian coffee. So I'll be making up some coffee to go with this beautiful cake.
Okay, lovely. And talking about the cake, I mean, I did promise that this is what South Africa needs to try for their very next coffee break. So what do we need, Clem?
So we're going to get the cake sorted first before we do the tasting, because I feel like you need a bit of something sweet to go with the coffee, but we're going to bring all the coffee flavor through. So the first thing, to me, you're going to work on the dry ingredients for me. Natasha, you've brewed some beautiful coffee for us. I need 1/3 of a cup, and you can eyeball this one for me, of the coffee.
Okay.
Pali is already jumping to it.
Yeah.
I like it. So what I need you to do for me, ma'am, you're going to chop some dates.
Yeah.
Are those pitted already?
I think, let me actually find out.
Because
it just says dates right now.
Have you ever gone on a date? Just joking. Have you ever bit on a stone?
I have. I normally just work my way around the stone, but essentially I'm on the sweet station when it comes to today's coffee and date cake. I'm just going to be breaking up these dates and let's find out if
I'm going to double check if they are okay, there's a stone in there.
Yeah.
So do you want to show you a little tip how to get the stone out?
Please.
Okay, so what you want to do is, same thing if you get olives and they have stones in them. You take your knife and you take the flat side of it and you squish them down. Like I said, same thing if you want to do olives, and you break them, and then the pit sits in the middle. Boom,
Oh, so
out.
simple.
And you do want to take the stone out, okay? If you don't like the person, you bake them the cake, and you leave the stones in.
Don't say that, South Africa. We are not saying that you need to add some hurdles and obstacles in this cake. There's no way, because that is a safety.
It's a safety hazard, so don't say Clem said, Pali said.
Give me my dates.
Give you your dates. Okay, so what you want to do is, to stop your dates from sinking to the bottom of the cake, you want to dust it with a little bit of flour. Okay? That creates a bit of friction, so it kind of levitates throughout your bake. So, dry ingredients done. Coffee's looking good.
Yeah,
I'm going to start off with the butter.
While you're doing that, actually, while Palisa's doing the dates, I think I'm going to jump in and just help out my girl over here, because we also have a crumble that goes on the very top of this mixture. So I'm going to get started with that.
Yeah, okay. I'll follow you, girl.
Okay, girl. So all we're doing here is I'm going to be mixing some sugar, some butter, some flour, and some instant coffee. Do you want to tell us why we're using that specific one and not the Italian this time?
I'm going to make a bit of a noise, so I'm going to shout. Okay, so, you know when you make a coffee, you got a beautiful crema on the top of the coffee, right?
Right.
I kind of wanted to create that with this cake. Create a bit of a crema on the top, and instead of using the freshly brewed one, I want that intense coffee flavor, so we used the instant one. How you doing?
Okay.
You good?
Speaking of, here's the coffee.
Here we go. And this is where you can eyeball it. If you want it really coffee-like, go with like 3 teaspoons.
Well, if it's a coffee date cake, then we want to taste that coffee, right? So I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons, not 2.5, 3. Awesome. So I'm mixing all of this in together to create the crumb that goes on top, which is the crema.
The crema, absolutely. This is such an easy loaf cake to make. And we go with the eggs.
Natasha, how's it going on your side with the coffee brewing?
I'm good with the coffee. So I've brewed this for 3 to 4 minutes. And I've used the coffee plunger. And then, Clem, you said it about 3/4 cup?
Yeah, 1/3 of a cup, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect, that's perfect.
That's it.
Thank you for these dates.
Perfect. You also said to brush it. I don't know if I've brushed it with enough
It's good,
flour.
it's good.
Tell me if you need more dates. I'll just be chopping away.
In we go.
I think I'm almost done with your crumble that's going on the very top as well. And
It's
I decided
looking amazing.
to go in with my hands here because I want to make sure that we've got those beautiful crumbs that we created. We don't want it to be too wet, but we do want it to hold its form, like create those little specks of coffee on the top, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm done. Here's my crumble.
Can I get your dry ingredients, please, ma'am?
So you can get my dry ingredients as well.
Thank you.
So this is a very quick, simple, easy to whip up cake that basically anyone can try at home. Clearly.
Anyone.
And Woolies has made it super simple with their different ranges of coffees and also their different ranges of seasonal fruits. Today we're using some dried dates. But how else can you whip up and add your own twist to this recipe?
Add some nuts to it.
Okay.
Some fudge to it. Some toffee to it. You know you got the candied cashews from Woolies. Add that to it. Make it your own.
Okay.
And also get one of these. just, this.
That would be me right now. Okay, and also when it comes to this, I know a lot of people love to add cinnamon and a lot of aromatics as well.
Do it, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so all we're gonna do now is get this into our dish, and this has been greased already.
Okay, perfect.
And
So you
as
go
you
in with
are
the cake?
putting that in, if you want this recipe, just head over to woolworths.co.za.
Thank you, award-winning chef Toomey.
There we go. So we're just layering it up.
Layer it up, and then it bakes at 180. It looks amazing. It does taste better the next day, and the next day, and the next day. But again, it's not gonna last that long. We did it. We did it. We did it.